Hey guys, today I just want to touch a little bit on the subject of feeling like a failure. Now, I know people out there suffer a lot of things. They suffer anxiety, depression. There's so many different things that can really affect people's state of being. Now, sometimes we all kind of make mistakes in life and we all have little hiccups and hurdles that happen to all of us. Sometimes these things are out of our control and sometimes we do cause these things as well. They can be minor or they can be major. And they can be, little things can be enough to sort of make you become and start to feel like you're a failure. Now, when this happens to you, it's really important that you actually look at the scenario and the situation from a really clear sort of perspective rather than letting it all consume you. Everybody makes mistakes in life. Things happen to everybody out there. It's not just you that this is all happening to, but you've got to learn how to deal with these things and manage them. Now, if you do make mistakes, everybody does it. So all you do is learn from the mistake and move yourself forward. Everybody learns differently, but mistakes is a great way of learning how to manage life and how to improving ourselves and becoming better with our sort of life skills. So mistakes happen to everybody. Sometimes major things can happen that really affect people's lives and they feel like a failure, especially if it's something major to do with, for example, work and you lose a contract or there's some sort of major situation. It could be anything. You've got to not look at this as look at these situations as defining you as a person, because things sometimes are out of your control as well. What you've got to do is become that stronger person and know that you'll get through these situations. Everybody fails. Everybody has times in their life where things don't go smoothly. That's just part of living. We all have this very up and down journey, and having those feelings of failing is a really horrible feeling, but you have to look beyond it and you have to know that it's just a little like speed bump in the road, as they say, that you can actually manage to get over, and you can turn your thoughts and the way that you're feeling about yourself around. All you have to do is actually look at yourself and go, I've made a mistake. This happens to everybody. I have to find a way of moving forward and moving myself through these feelings of negativity and feeling like this failure, because you can actually do it and you can actually turn these things around and start to sort of head yourself in a better direction. Yes, sometimes it is awful, and you know, things like this can happen to us where we sort of carry that pain and that burden of a failure or a mistake for a few weeks or a few months, but there's always ways of shifting that and turning it around. And you've got to actually accept that you're human too, and that this is a part of our journey of learning about life as well. So everybody fails, everybody makes mistakes. That's perfectly normal. It's what you're going to do after that's happened to you and how you're going to move your life forward and not hang on to those terrible feelings of pain and failure that can really cripple you and stop you moving forward in your life. Yes, put them behind you and move forward. That's the only advice I can really give you today when it comes to that feeling like a failure. You've got to start to believe that you're not a failure, you've made a mistake, and you learn from that mistake and you move your life forward now. Hanging onto it is not going to help the situation or help anybody around you. So you've got to accept what's happened and start to see things in a different light and move yourself forward and go, well, it's because I'm human, I've made a mistake. Accept, even if you have to accept or make an apology or say sorry. Just do whatever it takes that's going to actually help you to move forward, because by accepting what's happened and allowing yourself to move forward, you'll really see that things start to change and shift you in a better direction rather than staying stuck in that feeling of a failure. Really look at knowing it's a learning curve, we all have them, and that you can actually change this and move your life forward. So look, I hope that helps you a little bit today when you're feeling like a failure, because you don't have to stay stuck there. You can change it. We've all been there, we've all made mistakes, and we've all failed at things. Failure sometimes does lead you to success. So it's about picking yourself up and moving your life forward and getting yourself started again and get going again and not having that fear of not having a go as well. So look, make some comments below if you'd like to on my videos. That would be great. Hit the like button and I will see you very soon. Bye.